So I told Margot that Damian had nothing to do with the kidnapping.
I can't believe she believed a word Zekers always said.
Well, I can. I mean, think about it, Noah. Those two are expert pretenders. Their whole life was an act.
It's true.
And with all the suspicions I had about Damian, you know, can't blame Margot for hers.
I bet he was happy you stood up for him.
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? What did he say when you went to bat?
Oh, I didn't. I just told Margot what I knew and left.
Without talking to Damian at all?
Well, what am I supposed to say to him? I mean, I don't know what kind of relationship we can have, if any at all, so... What, Noah? I can hear you thinking. What?
I think before you start worrying about where things could lead, you should get to know him better.
Why?
You're never gonna get to know Damian. I mean, who he is, what he is, who you are. That whole side of the family, I mean, if you don't try, everything that's happened to us the past couple of weeks is telling you that. Maybe you should listen.
Everything okay?
Everything's fine.
So Mom told me that you stayed to talk to Damian.
I did. I suggested that now that you and Noah are back home safe, that it might be best for everyone, including Damian, that he leave.
What did he say?
He agreed.
When is he leaving?
He told Margot as soon as possible. So, I think we've seen the last of Damian Grimaldi, unless either one of you can think of a reason for him to stay.
He doesn't need to stay on my count.
Well, good. Then it's settled. I think I'm gonna head home and check on Ethan and the girls. I'll see both of you back at the house. Can't tell you how happy I am to say that.
I should get going too soon, unless you want me to wait with you while you're waiting to hear how Noah's doing?
Oh, no, we'll be fine. Mom, do you think Dad's right? Do you think Damian should leave?
Maybe it's for the best. Damian!
Lily, something wrong? Is not all right?
Everything's fine, Damian.
Does Holden know you're here?
Not yet, but he will.
Of course.
I couldn't let you leave without saying goodbye. After what you did for Luke.
I did what any other father would have done.
That's just what I told Luke.
I'm glad. Yeah, you know, it's for the best that I leave. It was my family that caused all of this, and Lily, I will never forgive myself for putting you in danger.
You have to know that nothing that happened was your fault. And I'm sorry that we all misjudged you so badly for so long.
Don't apologize. I understand why Holden and Luke felt the way they did. And I know I can never change the mistakes I made in the past, so...
None of us can.
Yeah, but you must admit that my mistakes have done a lot of damage to you and your family. I just hope that one day I can win Luke's forgiveness.
I hope so, too.
Will you let me know how Luke is doing? Find out why? I don't mean to spy on or anything, but...
I'll talk to Holden about it.
Of course. You know, I'm so proud of our son.
I wish he could hear you say that. He pretends that your opinion doesn't matter, but I know it does.
You know, whatever our son does with his life, whoever he becomes, he will always mean the world to me. As will you.
Who's there?
Oh, it's me. The maid let me in when she left. I guess having a mom who's part owner of the hotel has its perks, huh?
Indeed. What can I do for you?
I don't know how to say this. I don't really even know what it is I want.
Anything you need, I will give you. You have only to ask.
I've just realized that I don't know you. I mean, I know the DNA. I know the name. I know the history, but I don't know you.
You
You know, I find myself in a similar situation when you're concerned.
And I don't know what kind of relationship we can have. I don't know if we're even capable of one.
What is it you want?
All I know is this. I'm not ready for you to leave my life.
Well, then I won't. I'll stay here in Oakdale for as long as you like.
Okay. I should probably get back to Noah.
He's a very lucky boy.
So am I.
They're back. They're safe and sound, Mama. Noah was injured, so he's at the hospital. He's getting checked out, but the boys, they should be home very soon. Yeah, I'm sure an apple pie would be great. Or pecan, that would work too. All right, I will. Bye-bye. Mama is very relieved.
I gathered. How many pies is she making?
I think I was able to keep her down to 2. You know, I went over to Lucinda's and I checked on Ethan and the girls, and they're all fine.
I know, I called too.
I'm so happy that they had no idea what was going on.
Mother clamped down on the TV and the internet just to make sure there weren't any accidents.
I'm surprised you're back so soon. I thought you were going to stay at the hospital for a while.
Actually, I stopped by the Lakeview to say goodbye to Damian. I hope you don't have a problem with that.
I'm certainly not going to pretend that I'm sorry to see him go, but I am happy that you went and said goodbye.